Tell me what you're gonna do.
2020 was supposed to be the year that Jill Fiore really leaned into her music.
I even remember like declaring on New Year's Eve 2019, I was like, this is the year that I'm like really gonna get into it and do it.
But like any great rock and roll story, Jill's journey was anything but smooth sailing.
It was total denial. It was like, it's allergies, it's a cold. Like nobody wants to really believe that you have it.
Jill diagnosed with COVID-19 in April.
I remember thinking, oh my God, what if I lose my voice? Because I hadn't done enough with it in this lifetime.
That gives me goosebumps.
Call it divine intervention, a coincidence, or something else entirely. But on day 11 of her recovery and isolation, Jill stepped out onto her fire escape to get a little bit of fresh air. And then she had an idea.
Maybe it's cliche that like when you're faced with illness or you hear people get sick, it snaps you into gear and you just have to be in action.
A concert series in the unlikeliest of venues, on her fire escape.
We picnic out there, we
Yes.
can suntan out there, but even despite all of those things that we're used to doing out on our fire escape, putting together a concert out there seems crazy. You realize that, right?
No, I don't think I do.
Jill recruiting a guitarist and a saxophonist who played in separate windows, a bassist out on the fire escape with her, and she did all of that while acting as her own light and sound technician.
His amp was behind me, Jason's amp was like out in the front, so we just really had to do a very DIY, quick line check, like figure out if it sounded okay, and fortunately it did. It kind of formed this like amazing wall of sound. The acoustics were stunning.
Sing with me. Thunder only happens when...
The audience gathering beneath Jill and her band, their reviews raving.
Somebody said that was the best that I have felt in 7 months. This is probably the most joyful thing I've ever experienced in my life.
I want you to feel good. I want you to feel strong.
In a time when we're all forced to be inside, a concert on a fire escape makes a lot of sense.
I write my best songs after overcoming the bad, and they're always about coming out better on the other side. Literally come with me on the Fiore escape.
You will know.
Jill Fiore is rocking and rolling right into 2021. She's got new music up on Spotify, Amazon, and Apple Music. There's no date set for the next Fire Escape concert, but you better believe when there is, I will be there watching from the street, and you all can watch along live on her Instagram at Sound and Fiore, you guys.
Oh
That's
my
awesome.
gosh, she's even running an Instagram.
I know, right? That is one of the most New Yorky things I think I've ever seen, but also so cool. One of the things that I hear often is, my friends saying how much they miss live music.
Oh my God, very much so. It looked like it was a Broadway show.